right, getting ready to start. Probably around 10 o'clock or so. It is 10:36. About an hour and a half earlier than we normally do. There's Matt's kayak right here, and then here's mine. Coronas are tapped, so let's get her done. Yep, wrong side. Okay, Matt has launched. You can see him right over there. That's where we put in. Oh, let me zoom back out. And the very first bridge. Almost missed it. Look at that soft shell. Sitting down there on the bank. Alright, so we are not probably 10 minutes in. I just had my first bite. It was a small mouth, so it wasn't worth taking a picture of. About to hit a tree here. But anyways, first one to catch. Hopefully there's many more. And like I said, this sun, poof, turn my head around, pretty bright. Put a little bit of sunscreen on, which I normally don't do. And ooh, I see a turtle over there. So I'll have to go take a picture of him. But first catch, so starting off well. Matt got hung up, so he's kind of acting like how I normally act. Alright, check in downstream. You can see him back there. Well, we've been going about 45 minutes already. There's that house. I just think it's so pretty. I just like the porch and everything. Go through it. Coming to our first bridge. Still only caught one. We passed a couple other fishermen. They haven't caught anything. But it's really nice to see all the leaves coming on. Normally when we're doing this, it's in April. And so maybe you've seen buds. So this is a lot different. No, they got a full court basketball over there. And I'm gonna hit that rock if I don't move, so I'm gonna stop here for a second. Anyways, there's another cool little patio right there. I don't know how I've never recognized that. That part looks a little new and painted, so maybe it's relatively new. Okay. But there we go. See how Matt's doing over there. You doing all right, Matt? Hell yeah, buddy.
For a place to fish.
How we doing over there? Alright, well we just stopped at this little side bank over here and tried fishing along this wall right there. Did not work too well. I got another small one, but nothing to write home about. It is hot. It's got to be 85 degrees. You can see, hopefully you guys can see through the water. Looks pretty nice. So we're going to continue on. Stop to have some lunch and cook some jalapeno cheddars. Check in with y'all downstream. Yeah, doesn't look like too bad of a spot to camp right over there. Nice sandy beach. It was moving back before, but we got some wall over here. Looks like there's somebody fishing down here. Ooh, just went through some rapids right over here. Some rabbits. Gotta be another one. Oh, alright, got another one. A little bit. See what it's going like. Ugh. Trying to do this with one hand is difficult. Look at that. Nice, another beautiful spot. Sandy beach to camp up a little bit. See how Matt's doing. Continue on. I just caught my third smallmouth. Matt has caught one. He did have another one on there. It was bigger than the ones I caught, so he had kudos to him. Right here at the pedestrian bridge, you can see that right up here. I did beach myself to get the fish off. Luckily, he was hooked better than the other one, not so close to the eye. The other one was bleeding. I didn't like that. I don't want to hurt them. Anyways, we're going to try maybe setting up some catfish right over here. See if we can see what's biting. Stopping for lunch. Fire going. Gonna get some cheddars on. See, hopefully we can catch some catfish over here. moving a little quick, but we're gonna try it out anyways. Salud. All right, I caught my first catfish. I'm gonna get him off here, so I don't want to hurt him. He's a little one, but it don't matter. Still my first one. Caught him on some shrimp. Matt got one earlier. I got one now. All right, let's get him off here. Oh, no, don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself. All right, there's a bald eagle right there in that tree. I'm not sure if I'm zooming in on him correctly. Sun's getting in my eyes. Right there. Bald eagle. Yeah. About 5:30 and we are hitting the 5-mile spot, Indiana 32. Should be a little waterfall that happens right over before the bridge. We crossed over here as we were dropping the car off. But cool thing about this is we're not terribly far from camp. So hopefully we'll be there in about an hour or so. Well, I just caught a smallmouth. It probably was about 3 pounds, but he snapped my rod. I did get him in. He was heavy, but yep, he snapped the rod. Don't buy cheap telescoping poles from Walmart. But this one's hooked up for the cat, so I guess I'm done fishing for the night. Still got a couple little miles till we hit camp. You doing okay over there, Matt? We are about to leave. It's day 2, about 9:15 in the morning now. Kory just left. He came last night, so a little sum up of what happened yesterday. We got here to what we've dubbed Shit Island. We've done this here a couple of years ago. Different story another time. But there's a bunch of people here, so not ideal camping here, and the fishing wasn't really great, so I don't think we'll be stopping here again. But we'd set up camp. We burned a nice fire right behind us here, burned a lot of wood, had it going all night. We set up our tent here right behind me. Just set up our tent right over here. Bathrooms are over there. And then nice sound of the creek moving over this way. But Matt's getting their stuff going right there, and we're about to head off here in about 5 minutes. So hopefully we'll catch some fish and checking down creek. There's some ducks. They're not mallards. I don't know what they are, but they are adorable. It looks like a woodpecker, but those babies can't be more than probably 2 weeks old.
It's like lunch.
No, they're ducks. They're too cute. All right, probably about, I don't know, 10 minutes past Madison Island is the big old eagle's nest. Last time we were here, we saw a bald eagle sitting on it. Can't see it right now, but we'll check in again. That must be the papa duck. Well, I got a smallie again. I think there's a 3rd or 4th one. He's a medium-sized one. I'm going to let him go here, though. You guys can watch him. Took off. So, they're still hitting on white. Yeah, Matt got another one and missed. It came off. There's a bald eagle right up in there. Sitting there. I saw his white head. I was hoping he'd fly when we got close, but he hasn't done so yet. Looks like I just passed that bald eagle. He didn't fly away. We're coming up on the Jim Davis Bridge, so I think that's 10 miles in for the trip, which I swear this morning seemed to go fast. We really haven't paddled. Just been catching fish left and right. Well, not really, but we caught a decent amount. But it looks like some nice rock wall over here, and then some little bit of turbulent waters. So there's Jim Davis Bridge that I saw earlier. Last 2 weeks ago, Matt and I, we got out right over here and we ended. But normally when we come in, we'll do here. It's a 5-mile trip down to Clemens, more like 3 miles. But cool story here. A couple of years ago when we were doing this trip, we had stocked some beer, and then we did the trip 2 weeks later, and we found our cooler still cold with some beer. It was Yingling, but still, it worked. It was right down over there. All right, Matt just got another one. Looked like pretty big. It might be the big one of the day. Let's see it. Oh yeah, buddy. You got him out?
His tail bleeding.
Oh, that's sad. A new species. It's a snake over there. I did have him on. Up, he's coming towards me. Do not come on that boat. Start creeping me out. To watch that out. This smallmouth I just caught, and he is huge. That just goes to show you. Thought I was done. Just caught 2 in the last 15 minutes. That had to be the biggest smallmouth. That one was huge. 18 inches. Had to be closer to 4 pounds. He was almost bending my rod, but I think we are coming up on, yep, that right there. Just around this bend right here should be the end, Deer Mill Bridge. You have a good time this week, Matt?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Well, let's get her done. There she is, Deer Mill. Just right there is where we're finishing. We got a little bit of rapids.